Hello everyone and welcome to AltVR. This is a YouTube channel where we're interested in alternative and experimental applications of immersive virtual reality. And yeah, Happy New Year. I'm just going to talk about some changes that's going to happen to the AltVR YouTube channel in 2024. Nothing dramatic. I just thought, why not start a book club? Because we have had quite a lot of focus on, theoretical perspectives on immersive virtual reality. For instance, we had this video with Jaron Lanier's book, The Dawn of the New Everything, and just in general, that's sort of been a theme. The reason for this has been, to some extent, that for the past 5 years I've been doing a PhD on immersive VR that I finished last year. Here's the proof. We will do a video on that later. But the idea now is just to read some books together. Because I have some books that I like, I have some that I don't like, and it would be cool to just get together and read some and talk about it. So the idea here is that you can join the AltVR Discord. You can find a link in the comments, in the description, everywhere. And you can check out what book we are reading at any time. And of course you can buy the book, but this is not really to make money or something like that. So we'll try to get some sort of information that you can read about it, maybe secondhand sources if you can't necessarily purchase the original work yourself, so that there should be some possibility to participate for everyone. But that's the main idea. I'm sorry, I'm ill. I shouldn't be talking. So we can start now. I'll first just describe a book that's terrible, really, really terrible, and then a book that's great, and then we'll read the great one. So the terrible book is from 2018. It's called Future Presence, and it was by Peter Rubin. I read this in 2018. It was still terrible then. But yeah, I think this is a successful guy. He wouldn't mind that we don't like his book. I think he writes for Wired or something like that. But this is a book that is discussing how virtual reality is changing human connection, intimacy, and the limits of ordinary life. And it's just this California, Silicon Valley, Los Angeles, San Francisco crazy book about VR and how it's just super great and how it will change everything. And it's just without any soul, any depth. It's just. I mean, OpenAI didn't exist when this book was written, but it could have sort of just been written by OpenAI. So this is a terrible book. For instance, it has a chapter on VR porn. Even discusses a porn actress that ended up killing herself, and still managed to not provide a critical perspective on, or even ethical perspective on that. Anyways, so terrible books exist. We won't be reading those, or we might end up reading those, but then we'll discuss it together, how much they suck, and that's kind of great. What we are going to do for this first book in the book club, it doesn't have a name yet. You might have some good ideas for names. We are going to be reading Hyper Reality, The Art of Designing Impossible Experiences. This book is actually good and great. It is written by Curtis Hickman. Curtis is or was the co-founder of The Void. And The Void, you might have heard of this through several different channels. I want to describe it as an arcade, but that's really not the point. It's basically this super immersive VR experience that you could purchase a ticket to, where you would go into a big hall with a computer on your backpack. There would be a team there of people helping you, guiding you through the VR experience. They would have different effects, vibration, mist in the air, cold, heat, and so on, to really deliver, a hyper-realistic VR experience. So he doesn't actually use VR even in the topic of his book. he tries to go deeper. So he discusses this in theoretical ways. For instance, the topic or the theme of hyperreality, but he also discusses quite simply how do you design for impossible experiences. So it's a great book. It's really promising. I'm only at page, let's see, 74. But yeah, we'll go the rest of the way together. So basically we'll just continue this conversation on the Discord channel. Please join our very small community. We're under 100 people on the Discord. It would be great to know more people. This book was already advised to me by someone on the Discord channel, I think, if I remember it correctly, which is already reading it, Kuya. I hope that's how I pronounce your name. So we are already kind of going with this, and yeah, please join the community. We'll talk there, and we also have some other news for the AltVR YouTube channel coming in 2024, but we'll take that then. For now, yeah, have a great year, and we'll see each other around. Bye-bye.